7. An allegory for Western civilization. Only in a world this shitty could you even try to say these were innocent people and keep a straight face. But that's the point. We see a deadly sin on every street corner, in every home, and we tolerate it. We tolerate it because it's common, it's trivial. We tolerate it morning, noon, and night. Well, not anymore. I'm setting the example. What I've done is going to be puzzled over and studied and followed, forever. John Doe shows us the real state of humanity in the West. We choose to ignore it because once you shatter a perfect image of Western civilization, you are left with an ugly image of human spirit in 21st century. I am aware that this is a movie from 1995, but let's not fool ourselves, it's much more worse today with social media. Drug dealers at every corner, now you can even order it online. Obesity all around you, and we even started to celebrate it today. OnlyFans, they used to spread disease from person to person, now they spread it online directly to your souls. What John Doe said about our civilization 27 years ago, it's 27 times worse today, and with each passing year it's only getting worse and worse. We are at the brink of collapse, and in a way we deserve it because just like John Doe said it, we see sin at every corner, and we tolerate it. What's worse, nowadays we began to encourage it. Pity the civilization which lost all its values and now stands at the brink of destruction, living its final days. What's also interesting about movie are its three core characters. Firstly, we have young and up-and-coming family man Detective David Mills, still young and idealistic, therefore blind to the reality around him. Second one is William Somerset, an old cop who had enough of this world. He represent older generation that still have old values in place. Thirdly, we have John Doe who sees the true face of the world and society around him. He chooses to take matter into his own hands and show this world how ugly it actually is. However, Detective Mills will soon experience the darkness of the world he lives in when he finds out his wife had been killed by John Doe. Not only that, when John Doe tells him that she was pregnant, the whole idealistic world shattered for him. He became inhabitant of darkness, and wrath overtook him. We sympathize with him, because we know he had everything and in a moment it was all gone. He himself fell victim to the world he was trying to mend. For those of you wondering if John Doe is here to punish evil people, why did he kill Mills's wife and unborn child? Answer is very simple actually. He who fights with monsters might take care lest he thereby become a monster. And if you gaze for long into an abyss, the abyss gazes also into you. This is what happened to John Doe. He battled evil for so long that he himself, overtaken by envy, became exactly the thing he fought against his entire life. Those who go on a crusade against forces of darkness must be careful not to become darkness. However, today we fall victims to 7 deadly sins on daily basis. We lust for things we can have and often take them by force. We eat and eat and eat like there is no tomorrow, therefore gluttony is the sin for many of us. And truth be told, at least once we were all guilty of it. Greed is perhaps most destructive because, once you fell into that abyss, you can never have enough. Next one is sloth. Failure to do things we ought to do on daily basis. Let's be honest, we are all guilty of this one, without exception. This one we can connect to famous saying. Evil exists when good people fail to act. Next in line is wrath, a sin we see throughout whole history of pointless feuds and wars. Especially very dangerous sin today is envy. When we watch other successful people on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, etc., we envy their status and their lifestyle, and we start to slowly resent them. Finally, we have pride, by far most detrimental to those who surround us, because humans today tend to put their own interest in front of interest of others. Dante defined pride as love of self perverted to hatred and contempt for one's neighbor. When we look Western society today, everybody has at least a few of these sins, but we not only tolerate them but embrace them and encourage them. It's a bleak future that awaits mankind. And to end all this, I have to repeat the last words from the film. Just imagine Morgan Freeman's voice narrate them. Ernest Hemingway once wrote, "The world is a fine place and worth fighting for." I agree with the second part.